Hi Moonies. Well, I'm going to show you how the Viz Limited Edition Blu-ray sets for the Sailor Moon redub, episodes 1 through 200, look like together with the art cards and the coins. First off, let's start with Season 1. This came out in 2014. As you can see, they did the standard Sailor Moon pose on the front, the side, and if you notice, each moon on each season will have a different color. I'll get into that later. Here's the back. Just shows that season's brooch. I'll be showing you quickly kind of in these as soon as I show you. But when you get part 1, which is the first part, and a booklet with this limited edition casing, you'll get a coin from Right Stuf if you order while supplies last. This is the Season 1 coin. And on the back it just says Sailor Moon Viz Media. And I did not get this when I ordered part 1 because I ordered late, but I got the coin thanks to Sailor Moon Trivia on a Moonlight Party and thanks to Viz Media. And then in part 2, when it came out, Right Stuf surprised me with the art card set that I was not expecting. For Season 1, you get Sailor Moon on one side, Queen Beryl on the other, Sailor Mercury, followed by Zoisite, Sailor Mars, and Jadeite, Sailor Jupiter, and Nephrite, Sailor Venus, and Kunzite. Then you get Tuxedo Mask and the Sailor Moon logo. Then this is what the Blu-ray limited edition will look like when you have both parts. But I'm going to show you just the booklet and part 1. This is the Blu-ray Emery case, front, side, and back. Inside, you'll have the 3 DVDs and Blu-rays. The DVDs are a lot lighter. These are the Blu-rays. Usagi, Ami, Rei. The same thing for the DVDs. Usagi, Ami, and Rei. And you have a 2-sided wrap of the villains. Queen Beryl, Jadeite, and Nephrite. Each part has a 2-sided wrap. And if you'd like more detail on these, I do have unboxings on my channel if you'd like to check them out. Then the booklet, which I thought came in handy from the limited editions, it's just a characters or episode synopses, and it shows for every episode in each season in the seasons. So this is all of Season 1. This is episodes in part 2. My favorite episode is actually before this is this one. It's a 2-parter. The Japanese title is The Shining Silver Crystal, the Moon Princess Appears. The second half of it is called Returning Memories, Usagi and Mamoru's Past. And this was uncut, so you get to see every episode in order. These are the voice actors for both Japanese and English. Some ads. The songs, Hearts Moving was the first closing, Japanese and English song in Romanji. And then Princess Moon was the second closing song. Here's the character synopsis for Usagi, or Sailor Moon. I think Marco Rubio did the art for these. So there's the villains. Here's some art. I think they did really well. And there's that. And then part 2, which is what you got the art cards with. This is the back of the Amaray case, the front of it, and the side. Same thing. Blu-rays, Jupiter, Mars, and Princess Serenity. Jupiter. Sorry. Jupiter, Venus, and Princess Serenity. And these are the same thing, but lighter. Again, this is the second part's two-sided wrap. Okay, so that's part 1, or that's season 1 for the limited editions. I'll get this back in here. And you'll understand why I'm putting the Blu-rays like this. This is season 2. It came out the following year. So 2015. This is the R season. As you can see, it has a reddish peach motif. There's the front, side, and the season 2 crystal star brooch. Again, part 1 only came with this Amaray case and the booklet. I'll get into part 2 after I show you the art cards and the coin. Coin, again, came from Right Stuf. It's the crystal star. And that's the same thing. The coins are a little different. On top, you'll see 2 stars instead of 1. And it still says Viz Media, Sailor Moon R. Here are the art cards for part 2. You have Sailor Moon holding the Cutie Moon Rod, followed by Prince Demand, Sailor Mercury, and Burfier, Sailor Mars, and Koan, Sailor Jupiter, and Pets. These are the Spectre sisters. Sailor Venus, and Calaveras. Sailor Pluto, we got to meet her in season 2. Followed by Rubius on the back of her card. Neo Queen Serenity. Followed by Saphir, Chibiusa, and Black Lady, King Endymion, and Esmeralda. So there's what you get for the R part 2. Let's get in here. I'm going to, again, go quickly through this. Here's the part 1 Amaray case and booklet. Here is the Blu-ray Amaray case, front, side, and back. Again, if you'd like more detail, you can check unboxings out. The DVDs and Blu-rays, these are the Blu-rays. You have Sailor Moon, you have Artemis and Luna, and the Spectre Sisters. Again, same thing, just a different color, lighter color. And then on this two-sided wrap, you have the Dead Moon, or the Black Moon clan. That's the villains for season 2. Then, for the booklet, here's this, and then you have the Anne and Ale arc, which was a part that was not in the Japanese, but it was a filler episode for Naoko Takeuchi, who is the creator of Sailor Moon, to get the Dark Moon clan written. That was kind of her time to finish that part. Again, this covers all of season 2. And this episode, Venus Minako's Nurse Mayhem. That's a pretty funny episode. And these are in order. Here's some of the art. Voice actors information for both Japanese and English. Ads. Just the Moonlight Densetsu. And closing song. More artwork. Here is the villains and the good guys character charts. Or character trees, if you want to call it that. More character synopses. As you can see, each character kind of grows with their character synopsis a little bit. The artwork gets different. They did not change Mamoru's, except they added the Moonlight Knight. And they added Chibiusa and Pluto. They added Neo Queen Serenity, King Endymion, the Usagi's family, and Motoki and Reika. And the villains. These are just the weapons they used this season. More artwork. Sailor Moon Day, and that's what the booklet shows. Part 2, here's the front, side, back, the Blu-rays, Chibiusa, Sailor Pluto, Neo Queen Serenity. Lighter color. This is the two-sided wrap for part 2. Just the Sailor Pluto and the Guardians at the time door. Next, we have season 3, which is my favorite season, the S season. Here's the front, Sailor Moon holding the chalice, the side, the back. Again, this is what it will look like when you have part 2 with it. Again, I'm just going to cover part 1 in the booklet right now, but I will show you part 2 after I show you the coin. The coin has the Cosmic Heart brooch on it. It just says Moon Cosmic Power Makeup on the front. On the back, Sailor Moon S Viz Media, and 3 stars showing it is from season 3. Sorry if the lighting's not good. Here's the art cards that you get with part 2. You have Super Sailor Moon, Dr. Tomo, Sailor Mercury, and then Vetalu, Sailor Mars, and Udiel, Sailor Jupiter, and Tulu, Sailor Venus, and Mehmet. These are the Witches 5, or the Deathbusters. Sailor Uranus, and Cyprin, Sailor Pluto, or Sailor Neptune, sorry. So Sailor Uranus, Sailor Neptune, and Patello, Sailor Pluto, and Kaoli Knight, Sailor Saturn, Mistress 9, yeah, Sailor Chibi Moon, Tuxedo Mask, and this is season 3. Here's the first part, Blu-ray M-Ray case, the front, the side, the back. Yes, the Outer Guardians do make an appearance. This is their grand entrance into the team. You have Sailor Moon,
Uranus, Neptune. Again, ladder motif. You have the Deathbusters as the two-sided wrap. Those are, again, the villains for season 3. Here's the booklet. I didn't really go too much on the picture for this booklet, but again, kind of showing you episode synopses for all of season 3. This is, again, this episode and this one are my favorites from this season. I really like this artwork. Same thing as the other 2 booklets. And then Tuxedo Mirage, I believe, is the closing song for this season. Artwork. And as you can see, the character synopsis is growing. Mercury, Mars. And these Guardians do not get an upgrade until season 4. You get introduced to Haruka, or Sailor Uranus, and Michiru, Sailor Neptune. You get reintroduced to Pluto, or Setsuna. Introduced to Saturn, or Hotaru. They added King Endymion to Mamoru's character synopsis. Here are the character charts and pictures. Villains. Mistress 9, Tomo. Okay, and part 2 looks like this. Again, I didn't really go too much crazy with this cover. Here's the side and the back. Again with the DVDs, Super Sailor Moon, Chibi Moon, and Saturn. And then the 2-sided wrap for part 2 is this one. Again, if you want to see more in detail, you can check out the unboxings. So that's first 3 seasons. Yeah. Followed by Super S. This one you could skip and not miss anything. This is all Chibiusa centered. But here's the front, side, the back, the Crisis brooch, and then here's the coin. Okay, here are the art cards. Super Sailor Moon, Queen Helenia, Super Sailor Mercury, and Pala Pala, Super Sailor Mars, and Ves, Super Sailor Jupiter, and Jun, Super Sailor Venus, and Sere, I think is how you pronounce her name, Super Sailor Mini Moon, or Chibi Moon, and Helios. He is not a villain, but yeah. Then you have the Amazon trio. They are villains, and Zirconia, again a villain. So then you have Part 1's Blu-ray Amaray case. You have Super Sailor Moon, and Super Sailor Chibi Moon, and the Amazon Quartet or Amazon Trio. Again, same thing. And the two-sided wrap is the Dead Moon Circus. This is the booklet for all of season 4. Episode synopsis. Again, I'm skimming fast, so. These are the Sailor Moon specials. These are on disc 1, actually. The Sailor Moon specials are. Character tree, and the Outer Guardians are not in this season. Sailor Moon's character synopsis, Chibi Moon's, Mercury's. This is when the other Guardians get upgrades. So Uranus, even though she's not in this season, but they are in the specials, so I can see why they added them. Helios, Zirconia and Helenia, Tiger's Eye and Hawk's Eye, there's Fish Eye, and the Amazon Quartet. There's that one. That one's pretty cool. There's the booklet. Part 2. This is Mercury and Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and the Amazon Quartet. I really wish they did more, but that's what they chose. And the two-sided wrap for Part 2 is this. There's season 4. And finally, the last season, the season we never saw, Sailor Moon Stars. There's the front, side, and the back. Oh, Sailor Moon looks like Cardcaptor Sakura. Here's the coin. Here are the art cards that came with Part 2 that recently came out. You have Eternal Sailor Moon, Super Sailor Chibi Moon, which is only in like the first 2 episodes, I believe. Super Sailor Mercury, Sailor Star Fighter, Super Sailor Mars, Sailor Star Maker, Super Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Star Healer, Super Sailor Venus, and Princess Kakiyu. Super Sailor Uranus, yes, the Outer Guardians are back. Sailor Iron Mouse, Super Sailor Neptune, and Sailor Tin Yonko. Super Sailor Pluto, Sailor Aluminum Siren, Super Sailor Saturn, Sailor Lead Crow, Sailor Chibi Chibi Moon, and Sailor Galaxia. Those are the villains. Here's what this looks like. And here's the part 1 Amray case. You have Eternal Sailor Moon, the Starlights, and Sailor Galaxia on the disc. And for part 1, you get Sailor Galaxia and her team. They are the villains. And then here's the booklet. This has every episode from season 5. They're looking for star seeds in this season. Character tree and the artwork. The Sailor Star Song is the opening for this season. Character synopsis. Mamoru is hardly in this season. Here are the Starlights. Fighter, Maker, Healer, Princess Kakiyu, Chibi Chibi, and Iron Mouse and Tin Yonko, Aluminum Siren and Lead Crow, Galaxia. Oops, sorry. Team. And just some ads. So there's the booklet. Part 2. This completes the series. You get Chibi Chibi, Princess Kakiyu. Good. And Eternal Sailor Moon. Here's the two-sided wrap for part 2. And then part 2, followed by the booklet, and part 1.
And then this is how it'll look on your bookcase all together. It's a rainbow effect. Think of it as the inner guardians. Sailor Moon, pink, Mars, red or peach, Venus, orange or yellow, Jupiter, mint green, and Mercury, aqua blue. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the video. Bye-bye, Moonies.